want to talk to you guys about how to brush and floss your teeth, and I want to talk about who I am and what I do, and I'm going to talk about what foods that are good and bad for your teeth too. But by raise of hands, who brushed their teeth this morning? Good. I'm glad everyone's brushing their teeth. And then who brushes their teeth by themselves? Good job. That's awesome. That's good. We're gonna start out by talking about what I do. So I'm a dental hygiene student at ETSU. So I'm going to school to be a dental hygienist. A dental hygienist is someone that cleans your teeth and they look for cavities and they take your x-rays and they make sure everything in your mouth is nice and clean and healthy. I help teach you how to brush, how to floss, and that's what we're going to learn about today. That's what I brought this for, and later I'm going to show you guys how to brush your teeth. And then I'm also going to tell you guys about what foods are good. Yes.
My dad's a dentist.
He is? That's so cool. Does he work on your teeth a lot? Or give you cleaning? That's good. Yes.
I'm surprised that my next dentist appointment is on my dad's birthday.
Oh, really? That's fun. Yes.
Usually this appointment from like every 1:30.
Well, that's good. We're supposed to go to the dentist every 6 months, so if anything, you're going a lot. So that's good too. Who's all been to the dentist at least once? That's good. So you guys know what I'm talking about. So do you guys know what? Okay. Do you guys know what sugars are? What foods have sugars?
Yes.
So we know that's candy, cakes, sodas, gummies, yes. That's going to be cupcakes, muffins, fruit roll-ups, all those yummy treats. You said what now? Yes, they are bad for you. And I know, I love fruit roll-ups too, but they're bad for our teeth. But we can still have all these sugary foods like that. Yes, as long as we brush our teeth, we can still have yummy sugary foods. Twice a day, that's right. If we brush our teeth twice a day, we can still have sugary foods. But we can't have sugary foods all day long either, because that's bad for our teeth too, even if we do brush them, because it's really hard for our teeth to recover from all that sugar. And sugar is going to cause our teeth to get sick, and sugar is going to do something where we get sugar bugs in our teeth, and those sugar bugs are going to make cavities, and when you have a cavity, that's when you have to get a filling and go to the dentist, and that's when your tooth is sick. So what happens when a cavity forms? So in our mouths, this is a little advanced, but there's good germs and there's bad germs. And it's the bad germs that are going to be feeding all of the icky germs in your mouth to make the cavities. And those icky germs are called plaque. And plaque sits on our teeth all day long. And the bad bacteria is feeding all the plaque in our mouth whenever we eat sugar. And whenever we brush our teeth is when plaque is removed, and that's why it's so important that we brush our teeth so that sugar isn't able to feed the plaque. And when we eat sugar, it's going to also be weakening our teeth, and that's why we have to not have sugar as often during the day. So why does it matter? So whenever we have sweets, it takes our teeth about 20 to 40 minutes to recover from that sweet treat. So if you think about it, that's like a whole TV episode it takes for your teeth to recover from your fruit roll-up, or from your Pepsi, or from your Sprite. And that you have to think, if you're having a snack every 30 minutes, or if you're having a drink every 30 minutes, it's really hard for your teeth to recover, and that's why we get those cavities. Yes?
Is Gatorade bad for you?
Yes, unfortunately. Yes.
Is milk bad for you?
No, milk's not. Milk is good for our teeth. Yes.
It's like a zero sugar drink.
Is a zero sugar drink? Yes, zero sugar can be good for us, but if it's still a soda, like Coke or something like that, that drink is still very acidic, even without the sugar, so that drink is still bad for our teeth. It means it's like an acid, and an acid eats at our teeth. So And that's what, oh yes.
So on there it shows with the bad things that you can eat.
Uh-huh.
Too, it shows a burger and a hot dog. I thought those were good for you.
They are, but it's the bread that's on the burger and the hot dog.
And I don't eat the bread. I don't eat the bread at all.
We just eat the bread. The meat's good for us, the veggies are good for us, but the sugars that are in the bread. Chicken's good for you, but the sugars that are in the bread is actually what's bad for us on this chart. And on this chart, you can see there's bananas, there's carrots, there's milk, because milk is good for our teeth. There's cheese is good for our teeth. There's grapes, there's apples, pears, broccoli, all that's good.
Fish.
Yes.
Fish good for you.
Yes, fish is good for you.
Yes. My family's on keto, but I can't be on keto because if we have like pizza parties here, it would just end.
Okay. Well, you can still have pizza and stuff like that.
And at birthday parties.
Yes.
Is pizza that for you? Isn't pizza kind of good for you? Pizza has like.
Because it has cheese, yes, but it's the bread that's not good for our teeth. But we can still have all these things, guys. Don't freak out. We can still have bread. We can still have burgers. We can still have pizza. That's still good for us, but we have to brush our teeth after. The tomato sauce pizza. Yes, we can have that. Yes. Yeah, or like every day, but you have to brush your teeth every morning and every night, just so we don't get those cavities, so we can have those foods. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Are cheese curds healthy for your teeth?
Well, since they're fried, not really, but you can still have them. That's still okay. Because we're going to brush our teeth every night, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Are chicken nuggets good for you? Not red.
They are, but they're not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Is blue cheese healthy?
Yes.
I know blue cheese. Blue?
All right, guys. I think we need to chill out on your questions for a second so we can keep going. But whenever we do things like sip on sodas all day, so let's think we're drinking out of a drink through a straw all day and we're just sipping through it, or we're just sipping on our coffee or on our Pepsi, that our teeth aren't able to recover all day. Yes, and our teeth aren't able to recover from that, and that's when we get the cavities. And that's when your teeth are constantly being attacked by the acid that I was talking about earlier. But when we eat healthy, when we brush our teeth, when we floss, and we use mouth rinse, that's when our teeth are protected and we're not going to get cavities from those foods and we can still enjoy them. Okay guys, now I'm going to teach you how to brush. So this is the fun part, yes, we have a big mouth model. So, yes, so when we brush, it's going to be removing all the plaque and the bad germs and everything icky and yucky that causes cavities. So when we brush, we want to tilt the bristles towards the gum line. Can everybody see how they're in the gums right there?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so what we're going to do, you can't see, just like that. And then when we brush, we're going to want to go in circles like this and go all the way across. Does everybody see that? Okay. And then whenever we're doing this, we're also going to sweep, 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 sweep. I know, I didn't know we were supposed to do that either till recently when I went to school, but we are supposed to do that because this helps get all the germs out. We're sweeping it out just like we said before.
Brush on the side.
And then we're also going to, we need to do it like this and then go whoop.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
And then I think we're gonna put like the brushes like around our teeth, like kind of like.
Like this. That's what we do on the backs of our front teeth, so you're right about that. And then whenever we do this part of your tooth where you bite, you're gonna scrub like this. So if you bite, you see?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay? But that's only on this one part of your teeth, like this. we'll scrub. And then when we're doing the back of your teeth, right here, the back, we're gonna do the circles again and point the bristles towards the gum line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I know it is a lot of steps, but we have to do all these steps to keep our teeth nice and healthy. Yes.
One more what I like about going to the dentist.
What?
Going to the toy box.
The toy box?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It is the best part.
Well, mine has iPads.
Yes.
What?
I'm
I'm
not
not
getting
iPads.
Yeah, you can let that.
I'm not getting
Guys.
that.
Just let it sit for a second and let it sit dry.
Guys, let's be respectful.
Alright guys, so does everyone understand how we're supposed to brush our teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
it say don't forget your tongue?
Because we have to brush our tongue too. So,
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't have a tongue.
I do that.
so when you brush your tongue, you're just gonna stick it out and you're gonna go, just sweep everything off. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
You accidentally sweep with
Alright everybody, you guys ready to learn how to floss? So, okay everybody, so flossing is gonna be really important because flossing is gonna be cleaning the in-betweens of your teeth that your toothbrush can't reach. And that's why it's so important that we do floss. So when we floss, we're gonna wrap the floss around our middle fingers, just like this. Okay, good. Oh, this is the fake floss. But we're just gonna pop that in, and whenever we floss, we have to hug the tooth with the floss and make a C shape. Can everybody see that? Okay.
Sometimes it hurts when I have to like push it with the
Yes, sometimes it does hurt, but we have to just keep flossing. Yes.
Can we look at the thingy?
At this?
No, thank the thing we did.
This?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to show y'all. Can everybody see it kinda? So whenever we floss, everybody sit down so everyone in the back can see. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put the floss in there, we popped it through, we made the C shape with the floss, and then we're gonna scrub back and forth and go up and down with the floss. So we get the entire tooth surface, and every time we go to a different tooth, we're gonna use a new section of floss. Does that make sense to everybody? Does everybody got that? Okay.
Okay, that's better. You can go ahead.
So, and then I have a little experiment for y'all. I wasn't able to actually do it because I got my tooth a little late, but I did find a YouTube video of the same thing. It's gonna show you guys how acid actually breaks down the tooth in the video. So in the video, it's gonna be a tooth and they're gonna put it in a bottle of Coke and it's gonna show how the Coke breaks down the tooth.
Oh yeah, I've seen one of these videos. I've seen one of these videos like 5 minutes.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kimberly Bowie from Manhattan Bridge Orthodontics. Today, we will be conducting an experiment. In this experiment, we're going to see what can happen to your teeth over time if you drink a lot of soda. So here is our tooth. The tooth is in good condition. It's clean and has a nice hard surface. We're going to put this tooth into a cup of soda and leave it for 10 days.
10 days?
Yes, 10 days. And you'll see how nasty it gets.
As you can see, the tooth is starting to stain. Over time, the tooth is becoming darker and more discolored.
We can't even see it.
So you may be wondering, what if I drink diet soda or sugar-free soda? Well, these sodas may not contain any sugar, but they are still acidic. You are still at risk of getting cavities. Now let's take a look at the tooth. The tooth has been sitting in soda for 10 days.
It literally looks like the soda.
Now, I think it's associated tooth in soda all day long, but the experiment was done to show the negative effects that sodas can harm your teeth over time. In conclusion, drinking a lot of soda can lead to the following problems: staining and discoloration, weakening of the tooth structure, decay, cavities, and just a lot of dental problems overall. The best thing to do
Alright guys, and then I have actually a tooth with me here today that has a cavity in it. Yes, it's a real tooth that got extracted and it has a big cavity. Do you guys want to see it? No, you don't have to see it if you don't want to. You want to pass it around?
I'm gonna go with that. Oh, is it somebody's mouth? Was it somebody's mouth?
It did, but it's clean.
Oh, we don't know that.
As soon as you're going to touch it, you guys touch it.
Guys, this can be a.
You don't realize it at first until it gets
Guys, come sit down when you're done. Come sit down. Hey, second grade. Get the hand sanitizer and then sit down.
getting sanitized.
Oh, the tooth is right there.
No, I threw it when I was trying to show the map.
Hey, have a seat. Back in your corporate spot. Sit down. And voices up. Okay, second grade, voices up. Voices up.
Alright, does everyone understand though now why it's so serious that we don't take care of our teeth? Okay, well, that's okay. You get the idea though, everybody else is grossed out. But everyone understands now why it's so important we brush our teeth and why we eat the right foods? Because we don't want our teeth to look like that. Yes.
Who drinks that many sodas in a day?
You'd be surprised. Some people drink a whole 12-pack a day. Yeah, well, some people just drink a lot of soda. But that's why it's so important that we eat the right foods, and then if we do eat bad foods and sugary foods, that we. But it's okay to have the sugary foods, and it's okay to have sodas, but you have to have them in moderation. which means every once in a while, not all the time, or we brush our teeth afterwards. Does everybody understand that? And then thank you guys for being so good today and being so sweet.
What happens if you eat a good food, but then you eat a bad?
Well, the bad food is still going to be bad for your teeth, but as I said before, as long as we're brushing every day, you're probably not going to get a cavity and everything will be okay. I'm here today just so you guys are aware of what can happen if you don't brush your teeth and you're eating all these bad foods. Does that make sense? Okay. But I have some fun little handouts for you guys, and I have some coloring sheets. Does that sound fun? It was sterilized. And it's clean, I promise. But I have these little sheets for you guys that have some little activities that we're going to talk about how we can still brush our teeth and take care of ourselves on there. Can I let you guys pass these around to each other?
We got
Riley, go sit, Riley. Okay, second grade. Let's turn your voices off, okay? Just take one and pass it down to the next person. I know, they're coming around this person. Second grade, everybody's talking. All we need to do is take a paper. Voices off. Second grade, voices off. Take one, pass it down. You should have 2 pieces of paper, right? 3. Okay, 3 pieces of paper. Okay, just be patient. It's coming. There's enough for everybody. Sunil. Brett. That's great. Second grade. Voices off. If you don't have 3 pieces of paper, raise your hand and we'll make sure that you get one. But we should not hear any voices. Grant. We should not hear any voices. Riley. Did you hear us say raise your hand?
Thank you, friend. Oh, this one's the girl.
Miles Turner.
In the paper. Where do I hand this to?
Hey, do y'all want to do this or not?
Yeah.
Okay, you continue to talk. We've asked you several times to stop talking. We should not hear anybody's voice. If you don't have 3 pieces of paper, raise your hand and we'll make sure that you get all 3 different pieces. But if we hear your voice, we're not going to be able to do this.
Did everybody get everything?
I did that. No, that.
Okay, does anybody need the fairy? Mary, you do? Does anybody need the tooth with the toothbrush? Anybody else need the tooth with the toothbrush? You need this? For the fairy? And does anybody else need the flyer? Okay. Alright, so voice is off.
Everybody, so that's everything I have for you guys today, and I hope you learned about how to brush and floss your teeth and about what foods are good and bad. And you guys have